to try and find a bit of wisdom this morning. What would Brian Clough say?
Oh, he'll be rolling over in this grave, like, wondering what's going off. I mean, it's not the best at the minute in terms of performances and with the fan base.
I mean, it's the worst start to a season for Forest in over a century. What's going wrong?
I don't know if the players not putting the effort in or the manager not putting the right tactics in or using the players right. I mean, it's from the fans' perspective, we can see what's going on, but from within the club, we're not sure if it's the manager or if there's something going off from above, or we're not sure, but something's not right. And I mean, it's obvious to see from the stands that we all seem to be suffering from it.
Yeah, I mean, you pay good money to go in, and like last night, it wasn't a good performance at all.
No, I mean, it's Middlesbrough score. My head just completely dropped. I was like, oh, here we go again. And it's the first time in a long while where I've seen Forest actually outplayed at home. And I mean, yeah, fair enough, it's Neil Warnock. He's a bit of a bogey manager against us. But I mean, Forest not helped last night at all in terms of the performance. And even when we went 1-0 down, yeah, fair enough, we made a couple of changes. But we actually just didn't seem like scoring last night or winning.
I mean, normally in situations like this, the buck stops with the manager. People have been asking for Chris Hughton to be dismissed of his job, but on the other side of the coin, sometimes a managerial change isn't always the answer. What do you think?
I think, to be honest here, I thought if they would have wanted to get rid of him, they would have done it before the international break with the transfer window looming like it was. But I've always been the one that it does come down to the players anyway, because if the players not putting in the tactics what the manager puts out, then it's down to them. But then on the flip side, it's come down to the manager. And personally, I just think if Hughton had a bit of dignity, he would have walked by now. I mean, it's a flip side where I do think this and that, but then I do think if a new manager does come in, he's still got the same sort of players that Chris Hughton inherited, so there's always that to put with it anyway.
Yeah, I mean, back to Brian Clough, the statue that we're under. I mean, I can probably only imagine what he'd be saying at this point.
Oh, he'd be literally getting them up, getting them on the training pitch and actually be putting them straight. So I can imagine what he'd be up to. I mean, I can imagine won't be happy.
Not at all. No. People at the Brian Clough stand this morning. Sorry, at the statue, not the stand. The stand's